Good day, everyone. Excited to be joining again today. My name is Ishola Adebayo. I'm a trainer with Converge on the Google Digital Skills Program. I have my colleague Mubarakat, who is going to be on the chatbot section. She's going to be moderating this session alongside while I train. This training is sponsored by Google in conjunction with Converge Media, and our host today are the team at the Creative Workshop. The session is titled Building Your Brand and How You Can Sell Online. I'm much excited to be training us today, and I trust we all are. On the agenda today, we have three agendas. The first one is how you can establish your brand online, how you can develop your e-commerce offering, your platform, and much more importantly, the third agenda I'll be sharing is to tell us or intimate us and share insights on how you can leverage social media to drive sales online. Let's begin. The first question to pose for us is, how do you currently market your business? How do you currently market your business? You can engage with the chat box, drop your insights, drop your comments, and I trust we'll get exciting experience as we evolve. Part of the agenda that I shared earlier is to start with how you can establish your brand online. How you can establish your brand online. Let me ask again, what benefits do you derive or what benefits do you get when you bring your business online? What benefits are brought to your business when you go online? Before now, we are used to getting our offerings. You buy, you sell on different platforms and all of that. But there are one-stop shop center and all of that. But now we have gone online. How do you sell your business, your product or services online, or how do you even buy online? You can engage in the chat box. I know my moderator is waiting, Mubarakat, to get us engaging and then get our feedback on that platform. Now, more importantly, I need to share us insights about three of them on why your business has to go online in this post-COVID-19 era. Number one is that over 1.79 billion people shop online last year alone. Over 1.79 last year alone in the year of pandemic. Now, 97% learn more about a business online than anywhere else. They learn about their business going online than anywhere else. That's about 97%. And more importantly, is that going forward into the future, 95% of purchases will be happening through e-commerce platform, and that's by 2040. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that amazing? Let's evolve. How do businesses use the internet? How businesses use the internet? How do they use the internet? How do they use the internet? I need to re-emphasize that you don't just buy or you don't just sell your products or services online. You can also advertise online using Google Ads, Facebook ads, Twitter ads, and even several other social network platforms. They now offer ad services, ADS, where you can reach more clients, you can reach customer base, and then you can also research competitors. If you are into a business sector, you can also research your competitors within your region or within your group of business that you offer. All right. Now, I need to also emphasize that in building your business online, in building an online presence for your business, it has become increasingly important to have an e-commerce platform. Not just to have an e-commerce platform, you also must have a social media page, and then where you get to have feedback, responses, real time from your customers online. And it is quite essential that in today's world of business, in today's tech driven business world, we need to have a website that is functional, we need to have an e commerce platform, and we need to have a social media page, either as a small business owner or as a medium scale enterprise owner. Now, there are different types of platforms available for businesses to run. There are different types of platform available for business owners to run with. Number one is that you can own your website. You can own your website, and which is a very important platform. If you sell online, if you run a business that leverage technology, either in products or in services, you need to have a website. It is your go-to shop where your customers or clients will reach you. And much more, beyond owning a website, you also need to have a social media platform. A social media platform allows you to be interactive, to get to have your audience feedback, to get to have your customers' reaction to your product or services real time. More also is that you need to have an online directory, like a catalog. Yellow Pages offers these services where you get to get listed within, if you sell cake, you sell bags, whatever it is that you do as small business owner, you have to have or belong to an online directory that enlists you as part of a brand owner in that category of business. Much more also is that you need to have an e-commerce platform, either by you selling directly on your website or by you belonging to a platform which allows you to sell to merchants or customers online. You just have to have an e-commerce platform. E-commerce platform is your online store rather than your walk-in store where you get to buy or maybe sell. Also, this same offer is now translated online. So let's evolve. Why is e-commerce important? And let's look at some numbers in Africa. Why is e-commerce important? And let's also look at some numbers in Africa. About 400 million internet users are in Africa, which is just second only to China. With the population in China, Africa has over 52 countries. Africa has over 52 countries and over 400 million people use internet in Africa. Much more importantly is that in Africa, why is it essential to use e-commerce platform in Africa? Is that over 100% of retail sales are estimated to be valued to about 75 billion by 2025. By 2025, about 75 billion of retail sales will happen through e-commerce platforms in Africa. The numbers are huge. And also, as of 2017 alone, about $16.5 billion was generated as revenue from e-commerce platform. Isn't that amazing? And I trust that we also want to also be part of this industry or part of these earners leveraging e-commerce in Africa. Let's evolve also. Examples of e-commerce platform that we can get onto to improve upon our business area or business sector as a small business owner. Examples of e-commerce platform for us to get onto. Number one is Amazon, which allows you as an individual business to sell and display your product for sale online. You have your Kunga in Nigeria as an e-commerce platform, which offers you a large range of products that you can be found on just one platform alone. And much more also Jumia, which allows you to buy from wide variety of products and online groceries online. It also offers you bill paying, food delivery, mobile data plan services. So these are much more advantages or benefits or merits that you derive by leveraging e-commerce platforms, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa that we have. Selling your product online, selling your product online marketplaces. Examples of marketplaces by which you can sell your product online are Kilimall, which is an online shopping mall. You have the Bid or Buy, which is also an online marketplace that offers more convenient way for people to buy and sell online. You also have KVG001. I know a lot of us in Nigerian markets or anywhere you are viewing this video from will resonate with KVG001, which is a classified marketplace in Africa where you get to buy and sell or even exchange goods and services. So if you are on this live chat, you can drop your comments, feedback, reactions as we evolve in this training session. Do not forget, this is Business Basic webinar series on the Google Digital Skills program by Converge, and I'm your trainer for today, Shola Adebayo, and I have my moderator on deck, who is Mubarakat Awusoya. Online business directories, like I did said earlier, are examples are Yellow Pages for Africa, Yellow Pages of Africa, and then you have your Africa business pages. Your online business directory is a website that lists businesses based on categories. So if they are selling cake, they are selling bags, they are selling shoe, whatever it is that you sell as small business owner, it categorizes your business according to niche area, location, size, and your activity on that platform, so that your customers or client base can easily search you and they can easily find you online. Let's evolve. How do you get listed on an online business directory? How do you get listed on an online business directory? Number one is that you need to register your business details. You need to register your business details. For example, how do you get listed on an online directory such as African business pages? The first thing that you need to do as a business owner or small business owner or an enterprise owner is to register your business details, either with a regulatory agency, your country or your region or your location. Number two is that you need to have your contact details listed on that online directory platform, and also your business sector, and then you pick your country or region. You pick your country or region, and then you get online, you join the platform. Also is that you need to get your business on social media. You need to get your business on social media. It is essential for business owners to have social media platform. for whatever category of business that you run. It is essential that you have a social media platform for a business that you run, and also that you need to have a marketing plan for your business enterprise. You need to have a marketing plan for your business enterprise. Much more importantly is that whatever category of social media you want to create, you need to identify your audience and then your customer base. You need to identify your customer base. You need to identify how you want to reach them. Those are the things that you need to put into consideration before getting your business on social media. And more also is that when you have decided to go on social media for your business enterprise or for your small business that you run, you need to sign up, and which is I'll be showing us in the next few slides on how you can sign up and decide on which social media is good fit for your business. You need to add a picture. You need to create your own username. If you sell cake, for example, and your name is Mubarakat, so for example, I have Mubarakat as my moderator for this session. That's why I'm using her name. So you can use Mubarakat Cakes. That's your username at Mubarakat Cakes, so that your business can be competitive and that your customers can find you easily online. And then you also add your business details. These are essential elements in creating your business social media platform. Now, I will pause to take questions if there are any. This is the time to take questions. Your comments, feedback as we evolve in this session. So you can use the live chat session to drop your comments, your feedbacks, or any area that you feel I need to re-emphasize. The idea here is for us to share knowledge with everyone and ask your questions real time. While we wait for your questions, let's evolve. Now, this part is to talk about how you can develop your e-commerce offering. How you can develop your e-commerce offering. How you can develop your e-commerce offering. In deciding on picking or opening or developing your e-commerce platform, you need to pick a domain. You need to pick a domain. A domain is more like your address where customers get to access your website. And every domain is unique to every business. And much more also is that you need to register your domain before it can be used. I earlier used Mubarakat, who is my moderator for this session, while creating a social media platform, as if she sells cakes, for example, as Mubarakat Cakes. Now, if she wants to pick a domain should be mubarakatcakes.com. That's a domain name because it has to be unique to a business, and then she gets on to register it. So you can use Google domains, you can use African domain, and several other domain hosting platforms to pick your domain. So once you have picked your domain, the next thing is to secure that domain. The next thing is to secure that name that you have picked. And how do you get to secure that name? Is that number one, you can either use GoDaddy, you can use Domain King, you can use Bluehost. These are several domain hosting, domain registration platforms that you have. And Domain King is a Nigerian-based domain hosting platform, as well as Bluehost and GoDaddy. So, and they have hosted millions of websites around the world. This next step after picking your domain, after registering the domain, after securing it, you need now to build your site. You need to now build your site. You need to now build your site. And also, website builders helps you to create your own website with little or no coding effort. If you don't know how to code, if you don't know how to build a website, you can get a website builder or an expert to help with this. But we preach DIY, do it yourself. Wix.com helps you to do this, or using Google Sites. It helps you to build your website. It gives you a guide on how you can build your website. And more also, in using Wix.com, for example, as a website builder, you can utilize and customize with available templates that are on Wix.com. You can utilize and customize with Wix.com by just editing basic information after registering and after adding the plugin and all of that. You can use the existing template that suits your business on Wix.com, and it is self-paced, it is self-directory enough that you'll be able to get whatever it is that you need to do on Wix.com. Much more importantly, in building your e-commerce platform is that you need to have your content online. It is not enough to have your domain registered, to secure it, to now host it, and not have any content on it. And content can be in video format, can be in text format, can be in image format, can even be in audio format. So you need to have content, what your business is about on your platform, so that it helps you communicate your product, your brand, your services to your customers or your audience. It is essential to have your content on your website. So let's look at some of the best practices when creating content for your website. Best practices to look out for when creating your website. Number one is that you need to prioritize your audience. You need to, as a business owner, you need to ensure that you put your audience in mind, you put your customer in perspective. If we are also a buyer on a platform, on a website, what do you look out for? So you need to frame your website in a way that focuses on your product and services, and that it makes life easier for your customers. More also is that you need to research your competitors. Take a little time to research other websites around your category of business and identify your own USP, your own unique selling point, and highlight what is to be essential for your own business. When this is done as part of the best practices that we preach, is that you also need to learn social and search engine optimization basics, SEO, search engine optimization basics. It helps you to get ranked far above other websites in your category of business. So you need to incorporate SEO into whatever you write on each page of your website. There are some keywords that you need to use consistently on your website. Now, you need to go above and beyond with e-commerce plugins, beyond just hosting your website, beyond using or implementing all of the best practices. You need to also have some, Nigerians call it, giveaways. You need to have promotional and discount code tools, where if a customer buys 5 products, you can get one free. These are incentives or plugins by which you can add to your platform, or coupon codes. You need to have easy to use checkout when a customer is making order that wants to buy on your platform. You need to have search engine optimization. It cannot be overemphasized. And more also is that you need to have email listing platform, email marketing integration, where on your website you get to list customers' email and get their database because data is essential so that you can reach out to them for offerings, greetings, and all of that. And more also is that you need to have multiple payment options. You need to integrate online payment platform on your e-commerce channel. It is essential. Where to download plugins. All that we preach or all that we emphasize or teach or share as insight is do it yourself. You can go to WooCommerce, which is an online store and an open source, completely customized for e-commerce platform. You can also go to Easy Digital Download, where it is actually suitable or integrated more with WordPress platform. You can also go to WP e-commerce, which is one of the most reliable open source solution for business around the world. So these are three platforms by which you can go to download plugins and get them integrated into your website or your e-commerce channel or platform as it were. You need to ensure that your website is mobile friendly. You need to ensure that your website is mobile friendly. 2.41 billion people will shop online worldwide this year, 2021 alone. 2.41 billion people will shop online worldwide in this year, 2021 alone. So you need to ensure that your website, your e-commerce channel is mobile friendly. 21 million online shoppers across Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya alone. Look at the numbers. 21 million available customers to reach out to in 3 countries of Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya. Why should your business not go online? So that's the question you need to ask yourself. And more also is that 50% of consumers will shop more on mobile than in store. You want to order for food, you want to order for ride, you want to, whatever it is that you want to do. As a business owner, have it in mind that your customers will be shopping online first before they come to your in-store if you offer a go-to shop center. You also must be able to check if your site is mobile friendly. You should be able to check as a business owner if your site is mobile friendly. How can you test that your mobile site is mobile friendly? A slow mobile site limits your business. So you can go to g.co/test my site. I'll take that again. Visit g.co/test my site to check how mobile your site is, so that you can be sure that is the speed okay, is the limit okay, and is it mobile integrated for your customers to actually get to where they are going to on your website. Is it mobile friendly? Again, we'll take questions, and I'm excited about the next slide because it's more engaging, and I trust that the previous sessions have also been engaging. So we'll pause for questions. The live chat is a live session where you get your feedback, comments, and gray areas that we need to clarify, like that I've shared earlier. So I know my moderator, Mbakat, is here to take questions also if I proceed with this session. So you can drop your comments in the live chat session, questions that are of importance to you and of importance to this training session. How can you use social media to drive sales? How can you leverage social media to drive sales? How can you leverage social media to drive sales? Now, the question that comes to mind is, how can social media benefits your business. So you can use the live chat section to drop your comments, your feedback, how social media have benefited or how can it even benefit your business. Use the live chat section or comment section to drop your feedback. Let us emphasize about 5 benefits of using social media. About 5 benefits of using social media. Number one is that when you use social media for your business, you can be sure that you will generate more sales, you will add more value to your brand, you will also improve your marketing, business marketing skills or business marketing plan. You will also be able to build more relationship and networks online with your customers or client base, and you will also stay competitive far above your competitors. These are the inexhaustive benefits that you get when you leverage social media for your business. How to set up a social strategy. We will consider these 5 tips in this journey, in this session. How to set up a social media strategy. How to set up a social media strategy. How to set up a social strategy for your business. Number 5 things to consider is that you need to consider your audience, you need to consider your business goals, you need to consider your social platforms, you need to consider also your tone of voice, and then you then measure your success rate. Let me take each of these 5 strategies one by one so that we can have a good understanding of what I'm talking about. Now, for your social strategy, you need to define your audience. Define your strategy along with your audience base. Now, in defining your audience, you need to ask some basic questions. Who are your audience? Is a fundamental question that you need to answer when you want to go online and in picking your social media platform. Are your audience good with Facebook? Are they good with Twitter? Are they Instagram users? And more importantly, what do you sell? What do you do? What are you pushing online? If it is about image, you should know that you should belong to Instagram. If it is text platform, either Facebook or Twitter, I'll do that. If it is about video, all of these platforms you should consider and where your audience are. What are they interested in is also a question you need to consider. What influences them? Who are the influencers that they follow? Where do the influencers belong? What social media platform do these influencers use? When are they usually online? When you have considered the platform your audience belongs to, when are they usually online? Analytics helps you to understand this. Is it in the morning? Is it in the afternoon? Is it in the midnight? Is it late in the evening? And which social media do they use? So you need to understand all of these basics in defining your audience area. Once you have been able to define your audience base, you need to now define your own business goals. As a business owner going online, using YouTube or using social media for your business, you need to define your business goals. And these are fundamental 5 objectives that needs to consider. You need to give better customer service. You need to grow your brand awareness. Are these the goals that you are considering? Do you want to generate more sales? Do you want to get more people to your site? Do you want to connect even with more influencers and have more brand ambassadors for your product or services? These are defining objectives that you need to consider in defining your business goals while going online. When this is done, you also need to be able to pick a platform. Picking a social media platform talks to the concerns of the lifestyle or focus for your business. If it is cake that you do, you should know that that involves imagery. So because people want to see pictures of different cakes, is it the flavor and chocolate? So people, your customers will resonate more with images. So you need to consider the lifestyle, the focus of your business. And much more importantly is that you need to start with one, test it, learn, and try another. And more importantly, also, do not forget that different social media channels or platforms need different strategies. So it's not one fit size for all. No. You need to also define your brand's social voice. What are your brand guidelines? You need to define this. Your logo use, your font and color, your tone of voice, your person, your persona, your do's and don'ts, and the styles of your images before pushing them online. You need to define your business brand social voice very accurately when deciding on going online. How do you measure your success rate as a business owner now online? The growth in sales and traffic of your business or your product or services are to be considered because those are the metrics to judge if what you are doing is right or you are doing it wrongly. Have you improved on customer service? The star ratings that you get when people get to buy from you online, or calls that were answered, picked, increase in brand awareness, the reach, the numbers and mentions that you get on social media, or the trends analytics that gives you. All of these are important measures to be considered in defining your success rate online. Now, the question that we need to also ask your audience or yourself as business owner is that which social media platform does your business use? You can use the live chat section to answer this question after considering all of these thoughts that we have shared. Which social media platform does your business use efficiently and effectively? Let us know. Whatever category of business that you do, it would be nice to know which social media platform does your business use. Now, let us look at a number of social media platforms and some of the insights for you to know or tips on how best this platform work and how you can use them to your advantage as a business owner. Number one is Twitter. Twitter is a go-to quick fire conversation as a PR tool. It allows you to create your profile, your header image, and name. It allows you to ask questions from your customers or create poll. What is working well? What is not working fine in your business area? You can engage, you can retweet, you can pin tweets and engage with your customer real time via Twitter. Is what is called the Buds app. So Twitter, how often do you use Twitter for your business? I kind of ask that and you can respond via the live chat section. Also is Facebook. Facebook helps you to help customers to find you and see what your business is about. Facebook helps you to link your website that lists your business. Facebook allows you, when you open a Facebook page, it allows you to list your opening time, your contact details. You can even place adverts on Facebook ad as well as Twitter also. You can have more people to call you. You can have more people. The button, the task that you want them to do, the call to action. So is it to shop now? Is it to contact you? Is it to visit your shop? And it allows you to generate videos, share inciting or interesting or exciting comments, images, and videos with your customers real time. For Instagram, Instagram allows you to share photos and videos of anything from new products to a day at the beach with your customer. It allows you to caption your story to get people interested in what you do. It also allows you to add hashtags to your post and follow influencers or brands or people you find interesting that resonate with your kind of industry. What more importantly is also LinkedIn. LinkedIn is more like is a professional network platform that you get to connect with peers, and then you can create your personal country or company page. It allows you to get more employees if you're an employer, to encourage more employees to become your brand advocate. You can manage your company page by just when your friends search for you through a search engine platform. You can also on LinkedIn you can generate interest by creating a special showcase pages. You share your product, your insights, and even you can become a thought leader when you share exciting comments that resonate with your customers or clients on LinkedIn. So we have talked about Twitter, we have talked about Facebook, we have talked about Instagram, we have talked about LinkedIn. The question to ask yourself is which of these platforms will be a good fit for your business, for my business? You get to decide yourself. What are the next steps for you to take in bringing your business online? What are the next steps to take in bringing your business online? You can get to g.co / digital skills. Google has designed that portal for free where you can get resource materials. And beyond what I've shared here, you can go to learndigital.withgoogle.com / digital skills / courses, or simply go to wg.co / digital skills. Again, it's g.co / digital skills. You can get more insight, more information, take the courses on how you can grow your business online at your own pace. Now is the time to take your questions, your feedback, your comments on how you think you want to take your business online by building a website or building an e-commerce channel, or importantly, building or creating your social network pages. Further next steps is also to follow this program or this initiative on social media. On Twitter is at Digital Skills AF, Digital Skills with AF. On Instagram is at Digital Skills AF, and on Facebook it is at Digital Skills for Africa. Follow the three channels on social media: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Digital Skills AF on Instagram and on Twitter, and on Facebook is at Digital Skills for Africa. To get more opportunities, more information on how you can take your business to the next step. Do not forget some of the tips that we have shared here today on how you can take your business online. And I trust that it has been exciting and informative like you have anticipated. So the portal again to go to is digital skills, g.co / digital skills, or go to the link that you have on your screen, learndigital.withgoogle.com / digital skills / process. Find us on social media. Facebook is at Digital Skills for Africa. On Twitter is at Digital Skills AF, and on Instagram is at Digital Skills AF. The link to join on Facebook is facebook.com / digital skills for Africa. On Twitter is at twitter.com / digital skills with AF. And on Instagram is at instagram.com / digital skills AF. Follow the Google Digital Skills program on these three channels. Get more exciting opportunity and information on how you can grow your business, or how you can grow your personal brand online at your own pace. I thank you all for your listening attention. Now is the time to get engaging, to get started, and to get your business online. I'll pause to take questions or feedback if you have any, and share us exciting opportunity on Grow with Google Digital Skills Initiative. Do not forget that you can also follow this initiative or program on these three platforms that I've mentioned: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with the hashtag Google Digital Skills and the hashtag Grow with Google. And then also follow the three platform at Digital Skills AF on Instagram, at Digital Skills AF on Twitter, and at Digital Skills for Africa. Today's session has been brought to you by Converge Media Limited. My name is Ishola Adebayo, who happen to be your trainer today, and I have my moderator, Awosoya Mubarakat, as well as the organization that will partner to bring this for free to you, the Creative Workshop, which is led by Idris Desiriyu Dikosi Jackson. I thank you for listening. So let's take in questions. Questions um, from the audience. Do we while we plan to wrap up the session right now, do we have questions on how to take your business online? One or two questions you can ask via the live chat. I'll be much more. I want to take the questions now so that we can round up and close the session. I know it has been an exciting experience. So I'm pausing to take questions on the thoughts that we have shared and the insights that we have been able to get today. So one or two questions from the live chat section. Okay, so uh okay, Sulaiman Isaac is asking, how costly is it to promote one business advert on the mentioned platform? How costly is it to promote one's business advert on the mentioned platform? So on the mentioned, so for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, except you are using the ads platform, it is absolutely free to push your business online, except that you want to do sponsored ads. Thank you for that question. So it is completely free to use those platforms. It is completely free. So except that you want to run ads, and that you want to run a Facebook page and you want to reach more customers, you can then use you can then put some dollars in naira value using your credit, your ATM, and then so your page, if you run a Facebook page, so you can get that done. But it is completely free. It comes at no cost to create Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or LinkedIn. They are free social network platforms that you can get your business on. And much more, for example, the Wix.com is a free website builder that I did share earlier in the course of this session. So, except for that, you are engaging an expert who is going to help you build that website. Or, say, for example, you want to create a campaign. You want to create a campaign on social network, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so you can place ads. It is called advert. I did talk about it in the course of this session also. You can create advert, and then so it comes at a cost depending on your budget, depending on your budget plan. I trust that I've been able to explain well enough. Thank you. So, is it great to thank my colleague Mubarakat Awusoya for helping to moderate this session via the live chat session? I see a whole lot of engagement here. Idris Eniola, thank you for your message. Jimon Rashid, thank you for joining us. Um, Ayola Olad, thank you for joining. Oluwa Tosin Okedeyi, thank you for joining. We have Olajako Barakat, thank you for joining. We have Emeka Odibeli, thank you for joining. These are people that have dropped messages on the live chat section. We have Abdul Oluwasegun, we have Takon Destiny, we have Sulaimon Isaac. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for joining. I trust it has been an exciting experience for us today, and trust that we'll use all the shared knowledge to improve upon our businesses that we do. Thank you for joining. So thank you for joining. To enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.